And Dickinson over there, he's one of their big ball carriers. So for him to have success this weekend, we thought it'd be worth analysing what Northampton will be looking at this stage of the week probably, and that's exactly how Saracens defend. And then on Saturday before the final, we'll do another demo looking at some of the ways they might have found to get round that defence. But let's take the Saracens defence first, Oz.
Well, I mean, Ugo, you played against it in the semi-final. What's it like? Is it all over the place, or can you see holes in it?
Hey, they're very well organised defensive structure. They get off the line very, very quick. They don't attack too many guys into the ruck, and so what you often see is this massive wall. One at the back being Alex Good, sorry, definitely not Andy Good, and then this big long line of people just rushing at you, taking your space.
Well, let's take a look at some examples from earlier on in the season, which highlights that, Ben.
Yeah, so what they're going to do is the first ball carrier is going to get hit with the main bit of the line speed. It's almost the point of the arrow. So in this case, it's Owen Farrell. Look, he gets up and he's trying to get on the outside shoulder of the first receiver, make him make a decision he doesn't want to. And Owen Farrell actually misses 1 in 4 of his tackles, but he's constantly trying to bounce the players back inside to where they've got more support. So if we look at that in the demonstration situation, we've got a breakdown here. OK, so the players are in. This is the attacking team in red and black, which is good, really, because they're the colours, is Saracens. So here around the breakdown, we've got 2 big forwards, and then this man here is Owen Farrell. So the first thing he's going to want to do... You all right, Owen? Yeah, good Northern lad. He's wanting to stay on the outside shoulder of the 10 who's going to receive the ball. So in this case, 9's going to pass to 10. Just stay where you are when you've passed. And he's going to fly out of the line and try and get up. Now, what he's trying to do is force the 10 into a decision they don't want to make too quickly. Now, the first thing the 10's going to do, Austin, is look outside. But what happens with the outside backs?
Well, first of all, I'd like to know, Ugo, we saw you in that last shot there. Yeah. You're stood here. What is your first, what are you thinking this defence?
It's very difficult. The one thing that I've seen in those clips from Saracens are, as a number 10, if you've got no options outside and inside, it's easy just to get off that line and just target that one person. For me, stood in this position against Owen Farrell there, I'm not wanting to tip the ball on. You don't want to shovel on bad ball. So what Saracens are trying to force you to do is to step back inside, and that's where they've got their big defenders.
And Ben, to answer your question, actually, it's difficult for Brad Barrett, actually, because as a 12 and a 13, you're always thinking about the outside channel, you're always wary, but Barrett has to stay close to Farrell, as close as he can, but because he accelerates so fast, Barrett has to go up too, which keeps him straight, often makes it more difficult on the outside. Further out, you've got Chris Ashton, who's obviously had a very difficult paper round. But... Ashton is quicker than these guys, and he often finds himself overshooting as well. If they do get to the outside, Ashton's there to smash, as he did when he played for England against France, creating a try for Manu Tuolangi. Reads the game very, very well. Yeah, so Myler here will look up. If he's under massive pressure, he's got to make a snap judgment whether he can get the ball wide, whether Ashton might pick him off and intercept. Strettel's really good at the intercept as well, coming in there. So under massive pressure, as Farrell comes in and puts the hit on, they bounce back inside, and that's exactly where Saracens want you to go. Really good at getting players out of the breakdown, so they'll probably end up with three forwards here around the breakdown. Jacques Berger will lead them up, and they'll take the 10. Now, the bad thing for Northampton is in this area is exactly where Saracens want you, because it's really difficult close to the breakdown to get quick ball, and also you have the possibility of turnovers as well. We saw the key there in Ugo, actually. He got hit but stayed on his feet. If you can stay on your feet and ride the tackle back on the inside, you can still present the ball and retain possession. Yeah. So well done, Ugo. You did a fantastic job there.
Thank you, mate, yeah.
You should be on that tour to New Zealand now, but never mind.